Good morning, day 58. Boblett's Gap Shelter. All right, I'm gonna climb on out of here back up to the AT, which is pretty close to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Back to the trail. Let's go north. Looks like a cloudy day. I don't think there's a high chance of rain in the forecast, just clouds. And it's cooler, but not cold at all. Wow, 0.86 miles. That is precise. Catching a little bit of sunrise. Off in the distance are the peaks of Otter. And there was a sign back there that talked about the origin of that name, or at least the potential origins. And one was a Cherokee word, and I forget what they meant. They said that meant, or derived from a Cherokee word. Also a Scottish word, possibly. Or they said, well, it could just refer to otters that may have been in some of the creeks over there. So anyway, lots of options. Oh, yesterday I saw Digits, that's the trail name, a section hiker that was within, I think, just a few weeks of finishing the entire trail over 5 years. So Digits, if you see this, congratulations on being so close to finishing your section hike. And it's kind of a big deal for me to see somebody. I have gone days and not seen anybody, and it's I'm kind of in this zone where there's not a lot of people out on the trail yet, because it's been cold. I expect that'll change, and there's 5 or 6 through hikers ahead of me, and I think there's a couple, maybe 5 days up. Adam, Pac-Man, and another person, but I think we're probably going about the same pace. And then there's folks trying to do the Triple Crown, all 3 long trails in 1 year, so they've got to go fast. Night Shift was doing that, and I'm not sure. Maybe there's someone coming up behind me that I will see. But once I get to Harper's Ferry, and the year gets a little on, I expect to see a lot more people. Wow, folks need to come out and check out this Blue Ridge Highway. Man, especially in the winter or early spring. There's no one out here. Oh, garbage can. Wish this was coming out a little clearer, but you can actually see the folds in this mountaintop over there. You can see it kind of forms a U-shape, the top of that mountain, if you look at the layers of rock. Here's a better view. I just met and I had a nice conversation with Fulcrum. He is a southbound through hiker, and he's I think he started last summer and is going to finish up, I guess, late in the summer, and he's going to finish up this July, and so he will have completed the trail in within a year. But he's gotten on trail and off trail and took some time off in the winter, and again, people do through hikes in lots of different ways. It was good talking with you, Fulcrum. Congrats. The forest just had green carpeting installed. Looks pretty good. I decided to push on to the, I don't know, I think it's the 23-mile mark. And the reason for that is the forecast is for rain tomorrow. And I'll be stopping in Glasgow just for the evening. And so the more I hike today when it's not raining, the less I'll probably have to hike in the rain tomorrow. So that's kind of the idea. So I didn't need to stop, but this has got to be the coolest shelter I've seen so far. So it's got this covered porch area. I'm going to call this the mezzanine level. Here's the main downstairs sleeping area. And there is a loft up here. Wow. I'm going to say you can fit 15 comfortably in here. And that's without using any of this lower level. So in a pinch, that's all under a roof. You could just fill up this lower level with people. So that's a lot of people. Oh, great. It's supposed to rain tonight. And I'm heading to Thunder Hill Shelter. That sounds ominous. 7 miles. This climb up Orchard Mountain will never end. Doesn't it know I'm trying to beat the rain? There is no top. That's got to be the answer. I'm just gonna keep going up, and I will run out of oxygen, and that'll be that. Okay, it has a top. There's some kind of weather ball there, but you can't see it. So I walked up to that pine tree over there, past it, and the pine tree said, "Anybody want the last hot dog?" But it wasn't the pine tree. There were 3 guys behind the tree smoking weed and cooking hot dogs. So I had some hot dogs and some cookies with them, and that was worth being delayed getting into the shelter. They were a lot of fun, as you might imagine, and I enjoyed hanging out with them. I think I'm supposed to film this. In case I'm the unlucky one. At least it'll be documented somewhere. Well, my time wasn't up. It'll be somebody else, but hopefully nobody. Oh, for you gear people, you know, I've had this bivy that I use, and it does a good job in this situation when there's a lot of fog and rain blowing into the shelter. That's probably what it's pretty good for. You could do the same thing with the tarp, but this bivy kind of wraps around your bag pretty good. Good morning. Still raining. I'm waiting for a break in the rain so I can run up the hill and get my food bag. Once again, I haven't even looked at what shirt I put on as a loaner shirt at Stanimals Hostel. I don't know what this is. Does anybody know what this is? So I'm combining day 58 and 59 because I didn't film at all hardly on day 59. Got up, it was raining, crazy windy. It was in the 30s. I saw a few wet flakes coming down, and it was really all about just getting to the James River, which is about 15 miles, and trying not to get hypothermia, which I did, but I had to move pretty fast. If I got cold, I just went faster, and which really isn't ideal. So anyway, I'm here and having a good time at Stanimals. Jim is the caretaker here this year, and he's great. We've enjoyed his company, and so I'm up here in the I guess it's a semi-shared room of Stanimals in Glasgow. So that's pretty much it. There's a southbounder here that I've enjoyed talking to, and got a resupply for the next several days, and I got a real good meal at the Italian place that's just down the street. So that's it for combined days. What did I say? 58, 59. Good night.